because I will tell her that we will continue on Thursday mornings whenever they start, probably February. Okay?
Sounds great.
Terrific. I love it when I get all the same students back. It's so much more fun. Okay, so I'm just looking for Carol and Fran.
So did Carol say she was going to Portugal?
Yeah.
Yes, but she said she'd have hot Wi-Fi, but she
Oh.
probably doesn't.
Yeah, I think she was not quite sure she would have it.
Right.
Yeah. She's
And
like 5
I don't know
hours.
what happened with Fran, unless she went away, if she's taking care of grandchildren or something. But anyway, we will check in with them and find out, and I will send them an email and let them know we're going to continue, and do they want to. And let's look at the concluding prayers of the service. The one I really want to spend the most time in is the Aleinu. Why do you think that is? Find it in your book, please. I've gone through all the pages. Why do you think the Aleinu is so important?
Because it's
205, Fran. Jane.
205? I
Mhm.
thought it was 231. Oh, 205. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm doing Shabbat concluding prayers.
It could be under any service, a concluding prayer. A daily minion, if you have a daily prayer book, we always finish with Aleinu.
You said last week is our, per Mary said last week, is our attributes of God, attributes of God. And we take it very seriously.
I think I said that.
With Enkeleno, you're right, then I have no idea.
Enkeleno would be what we're talking about. Enkeleno is a very simple prayer.
All right,
None compares to God. Who compares to God? Let us thank God. Let us praise God. You are a God. It's a very simple prayer.
all right,
Aleinu is a much more complex prayer.
this one is a serious prayer, is our duty unto us.
Okay. We raise.
And
This one says we raise to our duty to praise. Oh, these translations are interesting. To praise the Lord of all, to acclaim the Creator. This is sort of like when everything comes together, all the things we've said, and it's the last major prayer. Because following this, it would just be a Mona's Kaddish and Adonai, which we'll look at briefly. But I asked you to practice reading this one. I wanted you to be able to read. So this book, it's not easy to find. I don't. Shahu no Teshamayim, there it is. I thought it was in this paragraph. In this book, it's it's the first paragraph that starts with Aleinu. Sometimes in the prayer book we use at the synagogue, it's a new paragraph. Shahu no Teshamayim v'yosei aretz.
what is that?
Y'all find it?
No.
All right. Look, start from the top of Aleinu,
Should,
and you have what the part which we all chant together.
right,
And then you go through, and then you say the Anachnu Korim,
right.
and then it's Shahu no Teshmayim.
I
See it.
No.
No, yes, maybe. Who?
It's right after. I see it.
Who has it?
I found it. Found it.
Everybody have it?
Now, Joan, could you give us the line? Could you give me the line? And
Shahu no Teshamayim. In different books, it's different.
no, but I have your book.
You have this book?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then it is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, fifth line. Second word, fifth line.
Got it.
Okay, good. This is one I used for the class I was teaching, and it's not what we use in our synagogue, but you know, I've got a variety here of various to read. Okay.
In the first paragraph or second paragraph?
It may be a second paragraph. It may be the fifth or sixth line in the first paragraph. It depends on the Siddur.
I got it.
Okay.
Oh, excuse me for a minute. My cleaning lady came an hour early.
What?
So let her in. I'll be right back.
Okay.
What happened? Okay.
Hmm.
I'm going.
Okay, we ready? No, Hillary, you can't find it?
No, not even in the red book.
All right, what do you have for Aleinu? Read for me. Read Elena.
Elena, yeah.
That's a good
Yeah,
start.
yeah.
I have the bigger paragraph in the blue book, the smaller paragraph in this, in the red book.
Try the
Uh,
bigger paragraph.
Okay, and he says right after bowing, right?
Yes. I'll tell you what, why don't you start
Just you
reading,
guys go, and I'm just gonna,
start
just-
reading Elena. Start reading Elena from the top.
you want me?
Yeah.
I didn't practice this week.
Love it.
Helenu, Lusha, Behu, Beta.
Yeah. Yeah, right. Do you all see that? The end of a word? Remember that? Yeah. Okay, go on.
Do,
Don't,
Dok,
don't. I want to hear the nun.
Had, Bo, La, Tate, Gadula, Li,
Le,
Leo,
le. I want to hear the yud.
Ser,
Say it again.
Leo, Ser,
No, I'm not hearing the yud. I want to hear that yud.
La E,
Le, yup. Le, yoter.
La El, Ser,
No, yud. Yoter.
Yud. La O, Yo, Ser,
Good.
Bare, Shita,
Ooh, no. What is that word? That's an important word.
Bade, Sheet, Bade Sheet,
All right, now let's get the second letter right.
Bare Sheet.
Yay, great.
Yay, look, 1 week without practice.
Listen, it
Shalom.
says here, it says, it translated the creator. Where have we heard the word Bereshit before?
Isn't it like?
In the beginning,
In the beginning, it
Genesis.
has a Bereshit bara Elohim et hashamayim v'et haaretz. Does that ring bells with anyone?
Genesis.
Bereshit bara Elohim.
Genesis.
Yes, the first book in Genesis.
Mm.
Bereshit is Genesis. In Hebrew, it's Bereshit because it's the first word.
Mhm.
Hebrew books are named by the first major word. So Bereshit bara. When I went to Hebrew school many thousands of years ago, every year we started with the same thing: Bereshit bara Elohim et hashamayim v'et haaretz. So that's sort of like, and at this point we are still reading. We are still reading Bereshit in the synagogue.
Right.
Okay. So Bereshit. That's an important. That should be like a cycle. Okay, keep going.
Shalom, Asanu, Gagol, Yay, Hara,
I want to hear every letter.
Hara, so, Hara, Sot,
Mhm.
Lo, Samanu, Kamish, Fatot,
Careful.
Kamish, Patot,
No, it's not toad. What is it? Look at it carefully.
oh, Hot, Kamish, Pahot,
Good.
Rama,
Look carefully at your dalids and ratios. Where it seems
yeah,
to
Dama,
be good.
Shalom, Sam, Ham,
How?
Halkenu, Kahem, Bagoralenu, Kikol, Hamonam.
Good. Okay,
Done.
that is the first. In some Siddurim, that's the first paragraph. That's the part we all sing together. What else happens with Elena very often? In the synagogue. We discuss it. What happens in the synagogue when we
Oh, you
recite?
stand up.
And what else? On the bima, what happens sometimes? We talked about it.
You open the ark.
Say, oh, thank
Oh.
you. How many of you in your congregation open the ark for Elena? No?
I think so.
No, I don't think so. Not
Well, you know
sure.
what? I don't, we didn't used to. I'll be very honest. And I think it became just another way to give other people honors. You know, it's like you want to make everybody feel important. So, hey, get two people to open the ark. And that's basically, I think, what it comes down to. I don't think it's required. Nowhere does it say the ark is open, but in many places it is open. And of course, we stand. Now, you read that, Hillary, and I know you were really reading the Hebrew, but I also you're probably somewhat familiar with it. So you can recall some of what it's supposed to sound like. And this is for all of you. During this break, if you go to synagogue, really try to read the Hebrew. And if you don't go to synagogue, really try to read the Hebrew. Try to get this prayer down because this is a really, really important prayer. And it's not easy Hebrew. It is Hebrew, but it's not easy Hebrew. Some of the prayers are Aramaic, which is like the Kaddish. Kaddish is in Hebrew. Okay, so we've got the first paragraph. Now that we come to Kachol Hamonam, what happens next?
Bow,
Okay, bow, we bend the knee and bow.
bend the knee.
Anachnu, would you like to read what we do when we put Bonnie? What do we say when we bend the knee and bow?
Ve'anachnu korim v'mishtah havim umodim lifnei melech malchei hamlachim hakadosh baruch hu.
Good. You obviously have been practicing. I'm proud of you.
I
Okay.
was on vacation.
What?
I was on vacation.
You're entitled. That
For
is,
you.
I'm just going to give credit to where it's due. Hey, this is all voluntary. And you do what you want to do. And I know that you're all committed to this and you all work hard and you've all come so far in this semester that it's unbelievable. We could not have done this at the beginning of the semester. There's no way in the world we could have read this prayer. I want to look at this prayer though. Anachnu korim mishtah havim umodim, bend our knee, lifnei melech, before the king, malchei hamlachim, the king of kings. This is the ultimate tribute to God. Look at those words, melech, malchei hamlachim. What do you see in those words?
Melon.
Where are we?
In the line that.
Oh, the ones she just read. Okay, I'm sorry.
So is it the root of mal?
Mela.
Mela.
Mela?
What's the three letters of the root?
Mel.
What are the three letters of the root?
Mem?
Mem.
Lamed.
Mama?
And
Final chaf.
Well, it may be final chaf, it may be regular chaf because of the
Regular.
All
theme.
right.
Malchei, it's not a final chaf. But this is a really good habit to be looking. I'm looking at myself in my hair. I'm getting a haircut tomorrow. In case anybody's wondering. It's gotten beyond everything. It's good to look for roots that you recognize because then you have a sense of what you're saying.
Means.
You don't have to know every word of the prayer, but when you see Melech, Malchei, Hamlachim, it's all the same root. The king, Malchei, that would be a possessive. Hamlachim is the plural. Im is always plural. Ot or im. Im if it's masculine, ot if it's feminine. You can get a sense of what this is all about. And then you say, Melech, the king of kings. Hakadosh Baruch Hu, may he be blessed. This is why this is such an important thing. It sort of brings everything together that we've been saying in the service. And then we have the next paragraph, which is often sung. And who's going to read that?
I'll try.
Okay.
Uh,
I saw you, Teresa. You didn't speak up. Go ahead, Raquel.
Shehu Noteh.
no.
Yes. Yes. Shehu Noteh. Keep going.
Okay.
Shehu Noteh. Shemaim. v'yoset aretz.
Good. What do the words Shemayim and Aretz mean?
Aretz is earth, right?
Aretz is earth,
Is what? I didn't hear.
Earth.
earth. And Shemayim is the heavens.
Between,
Right. Okay, keep going.
okay, Umoshav. Ikaro. Bishamayim. Mima'al. Ushchanot.
Look at the vowel, second vowel.
Chanat.
Chinat. You see it? Chinat.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry.
No, don't apologize.
Uzo. That's what I get for not being here for a week. But Bagav.
That's right.
Ho.
The go.
Me.
Begov.
Mer.
I'm back at Begov. I want to hear.
Meromim.
I want to hear Begov. The rest of that word.
Sorry.
I want to hear the word Begov something. What's the rest of Begov?
The previous word.
Mhm.
Bagav ha.
No, it's the vowel. 2 dots.
Bagav ho.
Begov hey. 2 dots.
Bagav hey. Bagav hey. Okay. Baro meme.
Thank you. Rochelle, you could have not done that in September.
Oh, I know that. That's
That was amazing. I mean, all of you, if you have made such incredible progress, yes, you're familiar with this prayer somewhat, but you're reading the Hebrew, and this is not easy Hebrew, which is why I'm doing it today. I want you to see where you are and what you have, and this is something I'd like you to work on during the break. Go to the synagogue, sing the prayer, follow the words, read them at home. Don't let it go from now till February, and then we are essentially starting all over again because you've made unbelievable progress. Okay, who has not read? Teresa, your hand is up. Please pick it up.
Okay. Hey,
Yes.
Hu Elohino Ein Mima
Wait. Who Eloheinu what?
Me.
No, not me.
Oh no. Oh, I lost my place.
All right,
Ein
step, okay. Who Eloheinu Ein O. Do you all have that?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Keep going.
Emet Malkeinu Efes Zu Lato Kekatnu
No. Wait. What's that last word?
Kakatu
Ka.
Kakatu
Kakatu.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was. The
Okay.
Kakatu the toe ray
The toe.
Rato Vayadata Yada.
The Yadata was correct.
Okay. Kuyom Ve'ashe Vota El Levavka
Leva.
Levaveka.
Good. Okay, who hasn't read?
Okay.
Who's hiding?
Oh.
Okay, Jane, finish.
Okay, should I start?
Right where she left off.
V'yadata Hayom V'hashev Vota El Levovecha Ki Adonai Hu Ho Elohim Bashamayim, Mima'al, Baal, Ha'oretz, Mitachat, Ein, Od.
Were you reading that or are you just familiar with it?
No, I was reading it.
Very
Okay.
good, very good. You all, this is really difficult Hebrew. It really was a test to see what you really could, how far you've come. And you should be able to read this Hebrew fluently. You should feel good, when you stand for Elena, to be able to not look at the transliteration, but read the Hebrew. And I'll tell you, the more you read the Hebrew, the less you want to read transliteration because the Hebrew is easier. When you get the Hebrew is definitely easier. Okay, so that's as far as most congregations go
Right.
out loud. And then the next one, the cantor may go, oh, okay, and probably not read the whole thing.
Right.
Our cantor, she's so fast at this point because the service has gone too long. So she'll go, okay, and then that's it. I know she doesn't read the whole thing. So where do you pick it up? Who can find the place where you pick it up?
With the little boxes.
Yeah.
So if you have a box,
Yes,
before the little box. In my book, it's before the little box. What's the first word?
Benet and Mar.
Nope, before that.
Oh,
Rock.
Two.
Kakatu, very good.
Hakatu.
Where is
Kakatu. It's above the Ne'emar.
oh.
Hillary, it's right. It's right with the little brown arrow there. In the
One,
page
2, 3, 4, 6 words before the Ne'emar.
Oh, yeah. I
Oh,
see
yeah,
it.
it's in the red book.
Kakatu.
Yeah, I see it. Thank you, Jane.
Okay, why do we start here? Kakatu Torah Techa. As it is written in your Torah. You see the root Torah in there? Kotev,
Torah
is written, right?
Techa.
Kakatu Torah Techa, as it is written in your Torah. Adonai Yimloch le'olam va'ed. The Lord will reign forever and ever.
Yeah.
And that's where most people pick it up. Kakatu Torah Techa, Adonai Yimloch le'olam va'ed. And then the whole congregation sings.
The
Ne'emar.
Vahaya Adonai.
Adonai. Lamel. Al. Haaretz. Hahu. Hahu. Adonai.
God.
Shemo.
Okay, I gotta tell you, I lead a choral group and I always tell people anybody can do it, but I don't think I want you guys. Oh my gosh, now I'm sure you sing better than that when you're not being forced into this situation. Okay, Adonai, B'ne'emar, V'haya Adonai L'melech, God is king over the whole earth, and on this day, V'yom ha'hu yiyeh Adonai echad, God shall be one, and his name one. And I do not translate easily, but this is basic Hebrew. Ushmo echad, echad is one, Ushmo and his name. So that's why this is such a critically important prayer. It's the last major prayer in the service. And then we go to a Monas Kaddish in most congregations, and then we come to Adon Olam, and this is a fun one. Why is this such a fun one? Do you know?
Kids come up.
What? Kids come up?
Kids
Sure.
come
Start
up.
coming up.
What
It's
else?
got lots of different tunes.
Yeah, really good. Like, what are some of the tunes?
Don't allow Asher Malak, Asher Nicole,
Okay, what's another one?
Adon Olam, Asher Malah. They use, it's like a modern version, I think.
Yeah, what's another one?
And then I've heard Yankee Doodle.
Yes. Yeah, Yankee Doodle works. I don't
Go
know.
for it.
It works. What else?
I'm sure they did something with Disney in it.
Not necessarily Disney, but often the holidays. The
Debbie
holidays.
Friedman.
What about, what's that one, the Hanukkah one?
Okay, which
Uh,
Hanukkah song would they use this week?
Yeah, ages. What is it?
Adonu lama Hashem Allah, v'terem kol yisrael v'aleichem kol. So as those of you who know music, 4/4 time, and any melody written in 4/4 time works. And that's why it's such a fun prayer in many ways, because I'm sure that many congregations will be singing Adonu Lama Hashem Allah this week, because
Yeah.
Hanukkah's coming, and when the 4th of July was coming, they sang Yankee Doodle.
That's funny.
At Pesach, they picked up a Pesach song, and I mean that's just the way it is. It's a fun song. It's basic 4/4 time. It has wonderful transliteration at the bottom of my page, but we're not going to look at that.
Good, because I
Who
can't.
is going to read?
Oh,
Who hasn't read? Who was the first? Hillary.
I haven't.
read first.
I haven't read enough. I mean, let someone else read.
No, I want you. I want you to read. I like to
No,
read.
someone else hasn't read yet.
Everybody.
Bonnie.
Okay.
Oh, I did not want to be called. I do not know this very well. I know
Good.
it's sung
That's
all the
good. I
time.
want to hear you read it. I want to.
It's not going to be sung either.
I don't care. I want you to practice reading.
Oh boy. Okay. Adon Olam Asher Malach B'Terem Kol Yatzir Niv Ra La'et Na'a Sa the Hef So Kol Azah
What is weird?
Melech
Oh, Azai. Azai. Aya. Azai.
Azai Melech Shemo Nik Ra.
Okay. I'm glad that you don't know that very well, because you read it so poorly for someone who doesn't know it very well. Just the way you read that, and you say I'm not familiar with it, and you read it beautifully. I mean, I guess that's what I'm trying to impress upon all of you. You have come so far. All right, Bonnie, we started with Aleph Bet, and you have come so far that you.
I never went to Hebrew school. I'll put that out there. My parents did not send me. I didn't get bat mitzvahed, so
Me neither.
which is terrible.
Right, no, you're getting my pet peeve. Bat mitzvah is a noun, not a verb. So you did not become a bat mitzvah.
Bat mitzvah, yeah.
You know what? I got to tell you, I have a friend who will be 75 next summer, and she is going to have her bat mitzvah because she never had it.
Wow.
And she's been studying with the cantor, and she's going to do everything kids do.
Actually, Women's League, there's going to be a bat mitzvah this spring with the
Really?
group.
Isn't it going to be a convention,
I think so.
which is next summer, next July?
July 16th through the 19th, 21st. And if you'd like to more information will be coming out starting in March.
We still don't know how much.
Okay, I taught a Hadassah group, 10 years ago.
Yeah.
They were all in their 80s and 90s.
Wow.
And each of them became a bat mitzvah. They were called to the Torah. They each had at least one prayer. A couple of them read Torah. They were phenomenal. So you can do it.
That seems like a long stretch from what we're doing here. That seems really tremendously more
Right.
learning and yeah, getting up to the Torah is so intimidating.
Yep. I feel the
You don't
way.
have to read the Torah to become a bat mitzvah. You have to say the brachot. And we did the blessings a long time ago.
Bonnie, you want to do it with me?
I don't know. That would be my next thing to do, but I don't know.
We can look at it for next year.
Yeah, maybe Hillary.
Okay.
We'll talk.
That would be so cool. That would be so cool.
I would only do it if Bonnie does it.
Ah, pressure.
We're in the same congregation?
No, we'll do it through the
No,
Women's
we
League.
live totally in different places. I'm in New
well,
Jersey.
You can do it online.
Yeah, we'll do it on Women's League site
Hmm,
Mm.
interesting.
because it's no charge.
Yeah, that's good.
The fact that you're even thinking about it is incredible.
Mhm.
And you, I was just thought, you said, I don't know this, and you read it perfectly, which means you're reading. And now, Hillary's going to read the next two lines.
Tari.
No, hooray. Look at Hillary, you need to be careful of two things, your Reish and Dalet and your Chet and Tuf.
Get this.
There's no tail, so it's the hooray. When I'd rather you went slowly and really thought about that, because you know how to read, but you just confuse a couple of the letters.
Okay.
Start
So-
again.
Tare.
No, the hooray. There's no
Uh,
tail. You see, it's a Chet. There's no tail.
My T. Okay.
It's almost like the T has a foot at the bottom.
Yeah.
To me, I look at it like a little foot
I
on one
call
of the
it a
legs.
tail. I
All
call
right,
it a
that's
tail. Yeah.
Atare. Be.
No, careful.
Lot. Hot. Coal. La do.
Le,
Lim vado.
good.
Im lach.
Lim,
Imloch.
Yeah.
Nora.
Mm-hmm.
Vahu. Adonai.
No.
Ha. Vahu ha.
Wait a minute. The who, what's the next? Read it carefully. What's the next word?
Ha ya.
Good.
Vahu hora.
No. What's that word?
Vahu hora.
No. What's the second letter?
Vahu ho ra.
No.
Ra.
No. What's the letter? Who can help us?
Eh. There's an eh. I see an eh.
Oh,
Yeah, but what's above the F? What's the letter?
Hira.
Ho.
Oh.
Ve.
Hold
No,
back,
hora. Oh, Vahu hora.
No.
hold back.
Stop. It's not race. It's above.
Oh.
It's-
Vahu.
It can be a letter or a
Hold back.
vowel. It's hold back. When it's a letter, it has a V.
Yeah, because it's got the same. Okay, I vote. Vahu hova.
Good.
Vahu ye
Ye. I don't hear that letter. I want to hear the letter.
ye yeah
Yeah.
yeah
Good.
bait
The,
fara
no.
bait fara
It's not big. Look at the vowels.
that
What is the last word? Start again.
t ara.
Good. When you go slowly and look at it, you do very well. When you're in a hurry, you skip letters and vowels. So go slowly. There's
Okay.
no rush. There's no rush. The main thing is to learn to read it accurately. And that's an interesting line too. Vahu haya, and who being God, was, Vahu hove, and he will, and he is, at Vahu yihya, and he will be our God forever and ever. So again, all of these prayers are just praising God. But this one is much lighter than Yalenu. Okay, who can I bother next? Mary.
Okay. The who. Ehad. The hay. Pain.
But what is it?
Pain.
Say it again.
The the hain.
No, there's no hay in there.
Oh, what's the Oh, the ain,
Good.
sheni, the ham, she,
Blend.
shil, shilo, the ham,
What's it? Nice syllables. What's the first syllable?
the
Second. What's
the
the
ha,
second? Say it.
the ha,
I want to hear what you blended into.
oh, ha,
Ha. Good.
ki,
Not
re,
eight. No. What's the letter?
be, ra,
Good. Now read the whole word.
the ha,
Blend.
bira.
Okay. That is not an easy word. Look at it, ladies. The ha-bira. But you can read it as long as you take it syllable by syllable. There is no Hebrew word that cannot be broken down into syllables, and there are some which are real tongue twisters. I once had a Haftorah, the shortest one I've ever done, and the most difficult because the words were such tongue twisters. But if you broke them down into syllables, which I had to do, and I had to go relatively slowly, but there's no word you guys can't read if you break it down into syllables and you're careful. Lahach birat. She did a beautiful job with that. Keep going, Mary.
Okay.
One more line.
See, belly, ray, sheet, belly, ha,
Mm-mm.
ta, tav, li, ta,
Say it again.
tav,
Blend.
tav,
Blend.
tav,
No, what's that letter?
oh, ta, li,
Good.
the low, ha, o's, the mish, ra.
Okay. This is, again, it's not as difficult as Elena, but there's some tricky words in here. And if you just go carefully and you practice it slowly on your own, and I would think that if you really want to test yourself, if you go onto YouTube, I'm sure you can find these prayers chanted. And that would be a good way to check yourself against them. You can find everything on YouTube.
I have to make a confession.
Yeah.
Singing it really gave me confidence, knowing that, because we sang it so much. Now that I see the words, I know how much I screwed up singing those words.
Yeah, I say the same thing. It's so
Yeah.
different to have to read it than just saying the memorization, which wasn't correct.
Yeah,
So what are you going to do about it, ladies?
I'm going on YouTube.
Practice.
Practice.
I'm serious. And I have learned that you can find anything on YouTube. Oh, and you want to find the best thing of all. Are you Hamilton fans?
Yes, I am.
Go on YouTube and see what 613 is.
Oh, I love 613. Yeah,
They have a Hamilton for Hanukkah, which is unbelievable.
Oh, wow.
they have a new one out
613.
too.
What?
They just came out with a new one today.
Elton John, there was an Elton John
Yeah.
one that I saw.
Really?
Yeah.
They are
I'll have to
amazing.
check that, but check the Hamilton, 613 Hamilton for Hanukkah. It is hilarious.
So what do you go on to Hamilton?
Go into YouTube and check
Okay,
for 613.
and check what?
613. Why is the group called 613?
Chapter 6.
Because of the 613
Oh.
mitzvahs.
Yes, go ahead. Who's saying it?
Me.
Jane.
I don't know who me is. There are what? 613 what?
Mitzvahs. In the code of Jewish law.
Right.
Yeah.
Anybody know the Debbie Friedman song called "There Are 613 Commandments That Moses Handed to Us"? It's a Debbie Friedman song. That's a good one. You can look up to.
Yeah.
But yeah, 613. They do a Hamilton. We usher at the Broward Center here, and having watched Hamilton only 6 times in the past 3 weeks, I mean, I loved every minute. I'd go back to it again, but they left. So now they've gone on to other places. But this Hanukkah, the 613 for Hanukkah is hysterical.
They're amazing.
They're incredible. They're incredible musicians. They do every holiday, I know, and they do it every year. But this one, they evidently did it at the White House for the Obamas, and so they introduced it. It's a fabulous one. Okay,
Yeah.
I want to finish this prayer because now that you know you've been faking, you're really going to practice these prayers so there's no more faking, right?
Right.
Good.
You got it.
Hold on one second, please.
Call from name unavailable.
I'm not taking it. I'm hanging up. Well, it can go in the other room. Call from name unavailable. I'm busy. I hate those calls. Okay. I think my husband went out with the dog. If he didn't, he's going to have to. It's grooming day. Okay, we have 4 more lines to read in this prayer. Who has not read it?
And do this one. I'll try.
Okay, that would be Rochelle and the button.
Where
Bring it home.
stopped at Vahu Eli.
Mhm.
Okay. Vahu Eli. V'chai Goali. Bitsur Hevli. The 8 Sarah. Vahu Nisi. Manosli. Minat Kosi Biyom Ekra. I did that partially by memory, but now I see where the letters fit in.
Yeah.
I was going to ask you how much of that was from memory.
Yeah, I would say 50%.
Okay,
Yeah.
now do it and read it.
Okay,
Memory aloud.
all right. Vahu Eli Vahai Goali Vitsur Hevli the 8 Sirah.
Careful of all.
Sarah.
Good.
Okay. Vahu Nisi Umanosli Mene
Yeah.
Benat Kosi Bayom Akra.
And did you read every word that time?
Yeah,
You can do it.
yeah.
You all are reading amazingly well. And some of them I followed from the beginning, and it's a thrill for me to listen to you. Okay.
The brain and the eyes are connecting, the
Yeah.
ears and the eyes are connected, because I'm seeing what I've been hearing, and it makes me, I get goosebumps when I do it sometimes. It scares me. It really
It doesn't
does.
scare you. It should make you very proud of yourself. You
Yeah,
can do it. I mean, and you realize the mistakes you've been making is just going along. And you won't make them anymore because you can read it now.
Yeah. You don't always hear when it's done in the congregation. This one says it one way, the other one says it the other way, and you hear a conglomeration.
And you don't know who's correct.
Right, exactly.
Now you know what is correct. And as you say these prayers, and the more you say them, the more you do it, the more it will become natural for you. And you won't have to, it'll become natural, so you don't have to think every syllable out. But while you're still thinking about every syllable, I want you to do it so you're doing it correctly and not just sort of mumbling along. Do you have a question, Mary?
I have to leave.
Oh, okay. We'll see
See
you
you.
in February.
Oh, this is the last class?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
This will be our last class. I'm saying all of you guys are continuing. I'll let her know. The other 2 will have to be contacted.
okay.
Okay?
Bye, Mary.
Have a
Hi,
good
Mary.
vacation.
She's gone.
We lost.
Bye.
We
If she-
lost her.
She said she had let me know that she had to leave at 10:30 and it's only 10:47, so she did very well. Okay, Teresa, you're bringing us home.
Okie dokie. The Yado off.
Question mark there, Teresa. Hey,
I beg
there's
your
no
pardon?
question mark. I have a question mark.
Okay. The Yado off. He. Ruhi.
That's right.
The 8. Osan.
Oh,
San.
wait, wait, wait. The 8, what's the next word? Look at the vowel.
Shan.
Mhm.
But I. Ra. But I.
Better.
Ra.
That's right.
But Ruhi. Yati Adonai Li below Ra.
Good. Hold on one second. I think I might want to talk to my husband. Shelby, it's time you had left.
We're done.
10:29. I don't know. Man with the dog. Okay, I'm sorry. He's supposed to take the dog to be groomed. And I think he lost track of time. And she needs it. So,
I'm off.
where's the dog?
So that's what I was looking for.
She's so tiny. She's only 17 pounds.
Oh,
She's probably on our bed, what she considers her bed. The whole house is hers. The whole yard is hers. We live on the water here. There's a lake that comes in, and anything around the lake that we can't even see or hear, she sees and hears. So she's wonderful. I love her to pieces. Okay, this is as far as we're going to go, ladies. I think you've done an incredible job. Some of you know what you have to do. Don't let all these weeks go by. It's so easy to, I know how easy it is. I did physical therapy for my balance, and I have all these exercises sitting on my dresser that I haven't done since. It's very easy to let it go, but you've made such amazing progress. I would hate to see you drop back. And we will pick up with intermediate with different prayers next time. Okay?
Well, can you explain what the intermediate class does?
No.
No?
Yeah. I'm assuming I get a list of prayers
Okay.
and we'll practice reading. And that should really be the end of it. She said that if some groups want to continue, they can. But I think it's just one more way to practice Hebrew and get you comfortable so that you don't need any more classes. You just need to practice. And I love having you, so I'm more than willing to do it again. Yes, ma'am.
I have a request to learn Ashrei.
You what?
Want to learn Ashrei? That's a long.
Ashrei? Okay, we'll learn Ashrei. That's easy. I'm sure it's in the intermediate class.
I always get lost trying to follow the Hebrew, and I get lost.
Well, if you look at Ashrei, it's all alphabetical. Each line is Aleph, Bet, Gimel, Dalet, Hey. So you remember the Aleph, Bet, you'll see it. We'll do Ashrei for sure. And then you can all lead it.
Right.
Each of you can go in your own congregations and lead Ashrei. Wouldn't that be fun?
I'm looking forward to that.
It's not that difficult. It really isn't.
Joan, I have to say, our progress is definitely thanks to you.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you, Joan, so much.
Well,
You encouraged us in such a wonderful way. And
well,
really,
you did the work. You did the work. This for me was not exactly a lot of hard work, obviously, because I've been doing it for so many years. But it was a pleasure working with all of you, and I look forward to continuing.
So I have to ask you, you must have been a teacher in your real life, you know?
I was a Jewish educator.
A what?
A Jewish educator.
Okay,
I actually ran a school at one point.
wow.
I've taught
Where?
at every level, so.
In Florida?
No, in St. Louis.
Oh,
I lived all over. I taught for years and years in Seattle, and then in St. Louis.
Oh, wow.
I ran, that's where my kids were all born and raised. And then in St. Louis, I ran a school, actually 2 different schools.
With
And
B'nai Amana or with a
the
different
name,
church?
it was the conservative group, yeah. B'nai Amuna was one of them. At
Okay.
B'nai Amuna, met her
Oh,
there.
okay.
And then we can move to Florida. I was sort of semi-retired. I did a little bit of teaching here and there.
Yeah.
And now
Well,
I'm to the point where I'll tutor if somebody comes to me or does it online, but that's
well, you
it.
do a good job and you do it so calmly and with,
Oh.
you know.
Yeah,
you make people
you're very
feel
patient.
good.
You're patient with us.
Extremely patient.
Well,
Yes, very patient.
you ladies have come a long way. In this semester, I hear such incredible growth. So don't lose it, please. Keep going.
Okay,
Practicing.
but they will be, someone will be in touch on the
Yeah,
email.
somebody will be in touch. I'm going
It'll
to
be in
know
February.
that all of you are interested in, and the other 2 haven't been on, so I don't know what they want.
I'll take my iPad down to Florida with me.
You do that. You can
Oh, enjoy, Jane.
Okay,
Nice.
And
okay,
any trips you take, enjoy. It's a good vacation.
thank you.
Have
Thank
a
you.
great Hanukkah, everybody.
Thank you so much.
Yes, happy Hanukkah. Happy
And you know what?
Hanukkah and New
I'm gonna
Year's
give
and
you a challenge, ladies. Practice ma'otzur. If we had time, I would. I haven't pulled it out, so I don't have it in hand. But when you say ma'otzur, Yeshuachi, make sure you read the Hebrew.
Okay.
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 So
Oh,
put
yeah.
on your Hanukkah stuff and practice reading ma'otzur before Hanukkah, and tell me how well you sang it when you lit candles.
Okay.
Thank you.
Rochelle, keep me
Thank you.
posted what you're doing, okay? If you find a house before we meet.
Yes. Let us know.
Definitely,
Keep
yeah,
us
most
posted.
likely it's gonna be a process, but
wait, who's finding a house? I missed something.
we have to move from where we are, so,
Oh, no.
but it's by June, but it's tough because the market is crazy.
It's crazy. Yeah.
We have openings in Charlotte.
Yeah.
We
Well,
do.
That's just a hop, skip and a jump away.
It is.
Oh,
And you may know someone that lives here.
Yeah,
So
you never know. You
Yeah,
know.
I know that the apartments here are going like crazy in Tamarack.
It is crazy, but we have so much stuff. We've been here for 14 years
wow.
and, you know, we're savers. So,
Well, I'm going to give you one bit of advice that has nothing to do with teaching Hebrew. When we downsized, we had a 3-week turnaround from the day my son-in-law said, "You're going to downsize," until the day we moved.
Wow.
And I was relentless. I gave away, sold, got rid of so much stuff, so that when we moved in, the only thing I had extra was 1 table.
wow.
Now
Was
my
what?
next door neighbors,
One
You need to
table.
come here and help me.
well, my next door neighbors, and we moved from a house. My
Okay.
next door neighbors moved in 7 months ago. They still haven't got everything because they schlepped everything with them. So
That's our problem.
but don't do it. Get rid of anything you
Get
can.
rid of it.
Sell it, give it away, take a tax exemption, whatever it takes. Get rid of it because you only take what you need.
Yeah.
Because the more you take with you, I'm telling you, it's been 7 months and she still won't invite anybody in. She said, "I really want you to come in." And they're lovely people. We've gone out with them, we enjoy them. But she said, "I'm not ready yet." And
Oh.
they're still struggling. Their outside patio is still a bit of a disaster. Their inside stuff. Just be brutal and do it quickly. That's all I can say. 'Cause
yeah,
they need to
that's
get-
like putting off the inevitable by just putting it in a box and taking it with you.
No.
Yeah.
Well, we
That's
moved from a house of 14
Guilty, guilty.
Yeah,
Well,
I
we moved
know.
from a house of where we lived for 14 years to a relatively small apartment, 1,300 square feet. And as I said, and of course we bought more since, and you know, the walls are covered again, but don't hold on to anything. You give it to the synagogue, give it to whomever.
We had that, we lived in our house for over 50 years and I
Wow.
knew it was some job, but we didn't
Yes,
before we
do it.
downsized.
I got news for you. We're still paying for a shed. And we moved
No,
14
no, I made up, we moved, I said, no, we're not getting any storage place. We're gonna, whatever we
years. Yeah.
We did.
have that fits
Bed.
in, we'll have,
That's
otherwise
what we
it's
did. That's why
out.
my daughter thinks
And
the
I've
house
got to
is
clutter
out,
it up
but
a
I
little
love
bit.
it. It's us.
Well,
Oh,
ladies, I have to get ready for work. It's
Okay.
pouring rain and we have no heat in our store because the furnace broke.
oh,
Can't wait to wear a fur
Oh.
coat today at work
Oh, wow.
Wow.
because we
Good
sell that.
luck.
in the
Well, good
consignment.
luck, everybody. I'm gonna say goodbye and I thank
Goodbye,
you all.
thank
and
you.
we'll-
Happy
Bye.
Hanukkah again.
Bye.
Bye-bye,
Happy
ladies.
New Year.